Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shelly. So glad you guys are here today. I'm trying a brand again, another first impression videos, big surprise. Trying a brand that I have a couple of palettes from already. I picked up the first Persona Identity palette. I have the Identity 2 palette and I actually really like it, but I forget about it sometimes. So anyway, I saw, you know what, I'm gonna bite the bullet and I'm gonna go in with this one. It looks very similar to a couple other palettes that I've used recently, combination of mattes and shimmers. So I have it. We'll have to see whether I need to go into it because I still have the pink palette. I picked up two of the Color Theory kits and have not used the pink one yet. I used the copper one, really liked it. I also have a selection of their eyeliners. When I originally bought this Color Theory kit, it comes with, say the pink one comes with the plum liner and the copper one comes with the brown liner. They also have a black liner. I went ahead and picked up another plum, another brown, and then also a bronze color that I kind of want to use, but it's not gonna go with the pink, right? And then because I was on their website, I went ahead and picked up their bronze stick, like a bronzer stick, a blush stick, a lip liner, and I think it's it's called an E-Balm. I don't know what that is, but this is the lip liner that I picked up. I've had a couple other lip liners too, and I actually like them. So I figured we'd start with this and kind of set the tone of what we're gonna do today, this evening. It's really evening right now. And I'm not intentionally lying to you. It's not even like 3 o'clock, but I've been up for a long time today. My son got his wisdom teeth taken out. So I've been up very early this morning and he's resting. Anyway, this is the E-Balm. So I still have daylight out. It's very cold today. And I just kind of wanted a day where I could play with some makeup. See what we have. Wow. All right, this combination, fantastic. So this is the E-Balm in Meditate, and then the lip liner, a lip liner in Rosewood, and the E-Balm in Meditate. That's like my perfect lip combination. Nourishing, hydrating, feels like a lip oil, but with a little bit more color. I love that. Let's try their bronze stick. So I do have a light foundation. I've got the Say tinted moisturizer, call it a slip tint. And then I have a little bit of like the Kosas concealer on, just to kind of lighten and brighten things up. Oh my gosh, that scared me at first when I saw that. I was like, what did I purchase? Okay, so I love like a contour type stick. I don't do a ton of bronzing, I do more contouring, so we're gonna use this kind of like a bronzer. The last new one I picked up was one from Uoma Beauty, and I did not like that at all. And I think the thing with the Uoma, is that how to pronounce it, is it was so creamy and it spread so much, I just felt like I couldn't control it. All right, let's just take a little brush here and kind of blend this in. See, already this doesn't smear as much. I feel like I did the same amount of like stripe on my cheek and it was like all over my face. I had to go back in with foundation to kind of minimize it a little bit here. And I think I do better when I remember when I put it on, actually just swiping up is so much better. My skin is looking extra dewy today, but that's because of that Say product. So let's just kind of blend this in here a little bit. We might have to go in with a little bit of a lighter color here because otherwise I look like Rudolph, and extra bronze nosed. I think, you know, as I'm recovering with this broken ankle, I don't mind filming up here, except for that strap that I still haven't fixed. I don't mind filming up here, but I think I like when I film in my normal regular space, I think I like the distance from the camera a little bit better. I just don't have the real estate, I don't know, like depth perception looks a little bit better. All right, this is just the brush that I used to blend my concealer in earlier. I'm just kind of going back through it. I feel like I need something to take up some of the shine. Let's try the blush. Now, I don't know if that's the color or not. I don't recall, but it might be. Every now and then I like a bold, like fuchsia, bright pink kind of blush. Not everybody does. My skin coloring can sometimes lean a little bit more olive. And of course I just scared myself again with this little cap here. Okay, so yeah, that is a bright purple look. Let's see what this looks like on the skin. I'm scared and excited all at the same time, you guys. I've got this putty brush from e.l.f. I'm just gonna kind of load up the brush here a little bit. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's pretty bold. I'm gonna have to try it on this hand. This is one of those This is one of those blushes that I probably could have tapped out on the back of my hand first and really seen what it was going to look like on the skin. But I'm all for blush. I've always been an abuser of blush, going back to as long as I can remember. I've always loved blush. I think I like the fact that it can give your face some shape if you don't already have it. I never really understood the people in the 90s that just didn't do blush. Like, why would you not? Why would you not? I can honestly tell you I didn't do any bronzing back then, and I certainly didn't do any contouring back then. Back then I had nice face shape, but I didn't really feel like I needed to. All right, I'm gonna take, I think this brush is fine. At one point in time it had foundation on it, but I think it's relatively clean. It certainly is dry now, so I'm just gonna use it to kind of blend around, because that blush is bold. Did I just blend too much of it away? No, it's okay. Yeah, so it's, you know, it's blending into the skin beautifully. It's a multi-stick, right? So it might be one of those that you know, if you're doing a monochromatic look, you use it for eyeshadow and lips. I don't know. I would probably make sure to use a brush or something to apply it and not just kind of go straight in on the skin, because I feel like you could get like an eye infection if you're not careful. I'm gonna grab a little tiny bit more. Yeah, that, you know what, for being a bold purple color, this reminds me of that Fenty blush that everybody was going crazy over last year with that was bright purple. Yeah. All right, so we've got kind of a nude lip and kind of a bold pink eye. I guess we're doing this. I'm gonna take one more look at this. Yeah, this is such a nice neutral palette. I don't know, we'll have to see if I don't think I need any of these shades right now. So let me know if you want me to come back and play with this. And again, it's still available because I just purchased it. I think I got it off Ulta. I do have the Identity 2 palette. I believe I did a video on it. If I did, I'll link it down below in case you guys are at all curious. And then of course the copper palette that I absolutely loved as well. So we're gonna go in with this. Now, when you get these kits, they do come, and I've used it, so it's dirty now. They come with, when you do the Color Theory kit, it comes with a eyeshadow brush and an eyeliner and the palette, little 5-pan palette. This one, all mattes. The last eyeshadow palette that I used that was all mattes, I hated, and it was not this brand. It was a totally different brand. So I'm gonna start with, God, you guys, I kind of need to go in with this dark purple, or this fuchsia color. It's literally called fuchsia. You know what I love about this even more now? They don't make you guess what shade it is. They actually tell you. So you have blush, taupe, pink, fuchsia, and burgundy. Perfect. A little bit of kick up that I'm pulling off here. I did not use an eyeshadow primer. I just kind of took the dregs of, wait, did I use? No. I think I used foundation on my eyelids, like a little bit of that. Or concealer. I don't think I didn't use an eyeshadow primer. I feel like it was a while ago now, even though it really wasn't that long ago. I'm just kind of confused, I guess. Whatever I used would have had plenty of time to dry down, so. All right, I don't mind that color, other than I've got a little bit of kick up, which makes me think I wish I would have done the eyes first. But I can't ever be bothered to remember to do that. And you have to just remember to tap off the excess. You know, a little bit of kick up in the pan, so don't apply this over white clothes or light colored clothes. It's not horrible. We're gonna have to see how this blends with those other mattes, because they don't give you a shimmer. You're gonna either have to rely on the shades blending together to get you what you want, or you're gonna have to dip into another palette or something else if you do need to kind of go over that. Actually, you know what? I feel like this is blending out. It's packing on well, it's now becoming saturated, and it's performing exactly how I would have wanted. Okay, I'm not unhappy with this. I had a moment of terror because of the last palette that I used with their mattes was so bad. But I think this is okay. Okay, it's kind of a fun shade too. It's not something I would normally have gone for, but I actually really kind of like it. I'm gonna go into this pink right here, and because it's a little lighter, a little bit more of a rosewood color. Oh yeah, that's pretty. And I'm bumping this up right up next to it. Yeah, I like that a lot. And I'm not a pastel lover to begin with, but this is so much more than a light pink. It like blended beautifully into that fuchsia. Yeah, the right color stepping, absolutely. Well done. And not me. I'm not telling me that I've done a good job. I'm telling Persona Cosmetics they've done a good job. They don't care. I mean, I'm sure they do in a little bit, but they didn't send me this. I purchased this with my own money. All right, yeah, I like the way those colors are looking together. That's actually super pretty. doing a bold monochromatic look. But I guess that's what you get with this palette, right? Because it's an all matte, cohesive monochromatic color story. I'm taking Burgundy, which is the color on the end, the darkest shade in the palette. And I'm just gonna give a little bit more depth out here. Do these build on themselves? It's one thing to pack a shade right next to each other, but what if you put them on top of each other? I'm guessing my eye might be a little damp right there because I feel like I got a little tiny bit right against the lash line. I didn't want to adhere. Boy, I really like that. I'm kind of making a mess of the palette with all the kick up on it. And I'm actually got a white piece of paper on my desk in front of me just because I was taking notes for something else earlier. And it's now completely covered in eyeshadow from me tapping it off. All right, dramatic, bold. There's a lot going on there right now. I kind of need to buff that out just a little bit. And I think what I might do is take one of these other lighter shades and just kind of go over that edge a little bit. Yeah. So I'm going to take the lightest shade in here, the one called Blush. I'm just going to pick that up a little bit with this. Boy, lots of kick up with this fluffy brush here. Boy, that blush shade has a lot of pigment and it almost erased those darker shades. I could have gone in with a way lighter hand. I'm going to have to go and do a little bit more building up, but that's okay. Oh yeah. It's almost like an eraser. It's funny. Yeah, it has a lot of, for being a very light, I mean, it's like a vanilla shade with a little bit of a pink undertone to it. Boy, that's very helpful to have in a palette. Very helpful if you get kind of messy and you know, don't want to be messy. I like that. I feel like I need to pull up that pink just a little bit more. Going back into this pink one right here in the middle. And I'm gonna bring this up just a little bit more here. Wow. Oh, you guys, I love these palettes. This one, that copper one, stunning. This one, I love as well. I kind of wish I would have used this for like Valentine's Day or something. But you know what? I have a need for fuchsia and pinks in my wardrobe and in my day-to-day. So yeah, I kind of want to take the burgundy color and maybe use it with this sort of taupe pink too. Like this combination might be really pretty. If you guys want me to come back and do like 3 looks with this, like it is possible to do 3 different looks with one 5-pan palette, and I think this one actually gives you the ability to do that. So if you want me to come back and show you some different examples of looks as opposed to, you know, like here's all of them, here's all the shades, let's put all of them on, let me know. Be happy to. I really want to use the bronze, but that's not going to really work with this look, so I think we're going to have to come back and try it at a different time. I'm going to open up the, I'm going to use the plum one, but I'm going to use it in my waterline. This is a 24-hour eyeliner, and, or they say it is. I don't know why you would need to wear eyeliner for 24 hours, but they're a fantastic formula. In my opinion, it's now become one of my favorites. The only thing I don't like about it, the only thing I don't like about these is the fact that you have to sharpen the wooden pencil. That's the only thing I wish they would have put the same formula product in a mechanical pencil. Plum eyeliner has become one of my favorite like go-to eyeliner colors. I'm not even gonna put it in the top. I'm just gonna do, wait, do I want to? Maybe just a little bit. I didn't buy their black one. I feel like I have not a need as much for black eyeliner. Of course, I just got done filming a video where I used black liquid liner on 3 completely different looks. Don't be mad at me, I'm not trying to lie to you guys. All right, let's put some mascara on. I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, I have no idea if Persona Cosmetics does collaborations at all. I don't know if they work with, I need a powder. I have no idea if they work with YouTubers, especially ones that are not makeup artists and that are ladies of a certain age. I have no idea. But this is a brand I think I would, and I don't say that very often. Just a little bit of powder on here to tone down. Here's my thoughts. Now I probably could go with a little bit more pink of a blush, or pink of a lipstick, because, you know, it makes sense, but I think it's nude enough where I can pull it off here. Love the blush. Bronzer, yeah, bronzer's not bad. It actually stayed in place way better than the that last one that I purchased. And I think as I put a little powder on it, it is toning it down quite a bit too, because I, you know, like to abuse blush. I'm absolutely obsessed with the eyeshadow. I think this is the way you do color, dramatic color. You make it more sophisticated. I don't know. Dramatic color, but make it matte. I love, 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 love this. And now I really want to maybe grab a shimmer out of here. This might ruin the whole thing. I love the way that eyeshadow looks though. I'm losing my daylight. It's getting darker and darker here, you guys. There's like this taupe shimmer in the Identity palette. I'm gonna put a little bit of this right on the center. I don't need it, right? Did I just ruin it, or did I just do something else? Boy, that is a very, very creamy formula. I just gave that a little, I need to maybe put some more mascara on now. I just gave that a little tiny bit of a halo, like a little bit of a roundness. I like that too. Wow, their formulas are phenomenal. Holy smokes, I needed this. After the last video that I did of a brand that I said I've now decided I'm never going to purchase that again, that brand of eyeshadows again. The other products, maybe. I went a little crazy with that. I'm sorry, you guys. I got distracted. I'm just tired of being disappointed. And especially when I can go from that to immediately another brand whose eyeshadows perform so well, including the mattes, and how the shimmers feel even better. And I thought the shimmers in the other palette were spectacular. This shade right here, it's kind of a bone shade. It's called Humble, and I'm gonna put Humble right here. It's another light colored matte. I could have just gone back into that first one, that blush shade, but I wanted a little bit more, and I already had this open. Wow. We have like a good eyeshadow day all of a sudden, and I was worried. I was worried that I was not gonna be able to do a good eyeshadow. Okay, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys stick around. Let me know what you guys think of Persona Cosmetics. Have you tried the original Identity palette? Do you want me to come back and play with that on camera for you guys? I certainly can. I've got it, I bought it. Their eyeliners, I absolutely can recommend their Persona 24-hour eyeliners. They're a little bit more pricey, but I really like the way they perform. I just wish they weren't something that you had to sharpen. And I bought the little case too to put the stuff in. See, look, I could probably put in the other eyeshadow palette in here. We're gonna put the bronzer and the blush and their lip products. I've got more of their eyeliners that I haven't opened yet. The one that I have opened. Where did the lip liner go? There's the lip liner I'm throwing in here. Yeah. And a couple brushes. This would be a cute little thing. This isn't gonna fit in there. Like that doesn't fit. But this is like a pencil pouch, brush pouch. I like this. I almost feel like I should take it tomorrow with me. Where my husband's band's playing, and we're gonna be outside all day, and so I packed up a little makeup kit, and now I'm like, maybe this one would be good. Maybe this one would be better. Anyway, you guys, performance-wise, yes. Color stories, A+. Price points maybe a little bit higher. It's not horrible. I don't know. I now have Identity 1, Identity 2, the copper 5-pan, the pink 5-pan, the blush and stuff, yeah. Pretty pigmented. Now I kind of almost want to go see what other kind of blushes that they have. I don't really need them, but I sure do like the way that looks on the skin and how it blended out. All right, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys are doing really well. I hope you guys consider sticking around, and I will see you back on this channel every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm also on Instagram. I just started a TikTok channel. I haven't really posted much. I think I posted one video to it. Let me know if you guys want content, like what you want to see. What do you like to look at on TikTok? Give me some ideas. All right, you guys, hope you're doing really well, and until my next video, bye for now.